welcome back to A&T's Veggies the Life channel. I am Tess Alonso Villanueva, your urban hydroponics gardener. As a recap to vlog number 2, you learned how to transplant lettuces and other veggies, making use of coco peat, cylindrical foam, and other materials. We also showed you how to measure the pH as well as the TDS level of your water with dissolved solutions. You also learned how to use and mix nutrients solutions per liter of water. In that previous vlog, we showed you the importance of acclimatizing the seedlings before you transfer them to the Kratky method or system. That Kratky method will be the place where your seedlings will grow until they get harvested. By the way, I just have some questions to ask. Number 1. How are the seedlings that you have transplanted? Are they still alive? What growing medium did you make use of? How many true leaves do your seedlings have now? 3, 4, or more? How did you acclimatize the seedlings? For how many days was it? 3, 4, or for a week? Are your seedlings growing on full strength nutrient solution? If your seedlings are healthy and acclimatized, we will now show you where you can transfer them. The first hydroponics gardening system that I will show to you will be the Kratky method. It is named after Dr. Bernard Kratky, a horticulturist from the University of Hawaii. He introduced what you call the passive method of growing plants. And when we say passive, it simply means that we will not use any pump, no electricity, or any moving equipment during the growth cycle. Instead, all that you need will be water with nutrient solutions. Now, I will show you the slides as well as the video on the Kratky method or system. Now, we are now in our third video. Pagod na ba kayo? Nagmerienda na ba kayo? Okay. We will now move the seedlings to where they will be growing until the time they get harvested. The first system is what we call the Kratky system. This is what I will recommend to all of you who will begin with this particular style of gardening. Okay. Okay, when we say it's Kratky, this is the simplest and the best way for beginners. Why? Because it is very easy to manage it. This is a Kratky. Can you see this? This is a sample of a Kratky. Can you hold it? Okay. You will notice that this is a styro box. It has 8 holes on it, and then you put the plant in each of the hole. And then if you will look here inside, this is now the water that you have mixed with the solutions A and B. Look at the roots. Okay. So once you put them there, sabi nga nila, set and forget daw yung method na ito. It is set and forget in the sense that once you're able to mix it, normally one head like this would require 1.5 to 2 liters of water. But then again, depending on your box, if your box is limited in capacity for the water, then perhaps you can start off with 1 liter, but then magdadagdag ka na lang. You just add You will know when to add kapag makikita mo, the roots are no longer wet. Never reach the point where wala nang na-absorb yung roots, because when that happens, the plant will die. Okay? So simple siya. You don't need any water, electricity. You don't need a pump. And the water is just stagnant there. So you can use it. You can start with it. I will be very happy if, for example, you call up, you make your orders with Lazada and Shopee, and you order a box like this, which already has holes on it. And you also order some of these styro cups and the other items that were enumerated earlier. And then you can practice using that for transferring. Madali ba siyang gawin? Mura lang yung investment dyan. Malalaman nyo later on. Are you okay? Are you not tired? Because I am not yet tired. Okay? Are you ready to watch the third video, the Kratky Method? Okay? Transferring style number 1 is transferring the seedlings or the plants to the Kratky Method. Kratky means it is the passive technique of growing plants. It is non-circulating technique. There is no additional inputs of water or nutrients. Once you put them all together in the Kratky box, the one that is recommended to beginners. Why? Because once you're able to set it up, meaning to say, this is the katanim box. Okay. In the past, they used to sell the box with 9 holes. And then they would sell the box with 15 holes and 12 holes. Now, Katanim himself, what he did was, he thought that this is a better measurement for this size of the box. So you only see 8 holes on it. Okay. So every hole, you can see the water over there. You know whether the water actually touches the plant if you can hear drops of water falling. Okay, so since these were just transferred, so you do not see yet roots in every cup. So now they will stay there for the next weeks until finally they mature. So what is simple about this is once you mix the nutrient together with the water, so assuming you use 2 ml of nutrient A and 2 ml of nutrient B for every liter, then and you have the right pH, which is supposed to be between 5.5 to 6, and the right TDS, ppm of at least not exceeding 850, then this is good. We don't need to look at it every day and so on, except of course where about a week after you have to check whether there is still water or not. So look at this thing that we have here, it's all portable, so that we can actually convert it to our Kratky. And at the same time, if you will look over there, I use it as nursery. Okay, this one here is portable. Okay, can you put up the other one so they can see how we do it? Actually, I put shoes on it. You know what my shoes looks like? Ang tawag ko dito sa sapatos, I call it shoes because I put it under every base of this structure, so that way it won't destroy the staro box. I put it like that. Ang tawag ko dyan sapatos. So it has its shoes on it. And then ito eksakto. So you just have to adjust. Okay, it goes that way. Then we will now put the UV plastic. Why do I have this over here? Because these are still empty holes and I do not want the mosquitoes to enjoy their life here, laying their eggs here and so on. So I have this to cover it up so that way the mosquitoes won't build their kingdom in these vacant boxes. Now we will cover it to protect it from the glaring sun. This is now your UV plastic to protect it from the UV rays of the sun as well as the rain. And then what we do is we put pins like that so that they're not blown by the wind. So that the plastic cover is not blown by the wind. So where are our pins? Can we put some more pins here? Okay. So they will be good for the next 3 to 4 weeks, and then from time to time we just check on the water. Maybe once a week we just check on the water level, and if the water level is low, then we can add some more water. Now we also put this as an extra protection. We cover this with net from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. from the heat of the sun. That's 4. Okay. So we just extend it like that. So you use this as your clothespin. At the same time, you can use it for that purpose. Okay, you can just check on this. Normally, I check every day to just see if there are crawling insects. See, I utilize the whole space by making the other side the nursery where we got all the seedlings that we transplanted. So this is the easiest way, simple and more practical. And then if you have already mastered how to plant the seeds, make it grow and transplant it out healthy seedlings, then when you are done with that whole process already of sowing and then transferring them into individual cups like that, then perhaps, and you are serious about this kind of gardening, then you go to the next level. You can possibly set up your NFT system because it's more expensive, but it will give you more plants in a smaller area. Because you look at this one, this can only accommodate if there are 30 boxes all in all, and you multiply it by 8 per box. That is the number of plants that you can produce, which is 240 plants. So here is our Kratky setup. What you can see inside are actually Lolio Biondas at the 3rd week. Okay, so they're beautifully grown, no? Here. Where what you see inside are pechais, and then you also have the butchoy and what we call Chinese pechais, all mixed up here inside this rows of tuna boxes. So how did you find the Kratky system? Kaya ba natin ito? Can we do it? Can we do the Kratky system? Madali lang, no? You buy a box like this. You start with 15 holes. And then you buy the items I mentioned there in the previous slides. And then begin. After watching the presentation, I suggest that when you are a beginner in hydroponics gardening, start with the Kratky method by using a box, a styro box, or what they call a tuna box that is good for 15 seedlings. So it must have 15 holes where you can now place the 15 seedlings. Once you have built confidence that you are successful in all the phases of growing the lettuces as well as other veggies, then you can look into the other hydroponic system, which is called SEMI-NFT, or what we call nutrient film technique method. So watch our vlog number 4 to learn the NFT method. What is good about that coming vlog number 4 is that you'll be able to make a comparison on the pros and cons of the two systems, the NFT against the Kratky method. And then it will be from there that you'll be able to find out which is more beneficial. Is it Kratky or is it SEMI-NFT? Depending on the number of produce you will be able to harvest per square meter of your space. So please subscribe, like this video to encourage us to come out with more videos on hydroponics gardening. How about telling your friends about this so that they can also watch and enjoy the benefits of going into this kind of gardening? So you can also let us know about your thoughts by filling out the comment section of this blog. So let me say I'm bidding you goodbye and God bless, and I hope to see you in our next video, which will come out next week, and that will be our vlog number 4 on transferring the seedlings, making use of the SEMI-NFT method. Bye and thank you.